This is Jonathan Philip Chamberlin, better known on Northeastern's campus as Juggleslut. A second-year industrial engineering major, he finds the attention amusing. Rain or shine, cloudy or bright blue skies, he's often seen standing out on Centennial Common, juggling shirtless. So much so, he's become a campus celebrity, frequently referenced in TikToks and shared Snapchat stories. I sat down with him and Ryder to chat about the man behind the myth of Juggleslut. Here is our Q&A, slightly edited for clarity. Why did you choose industrial engineering?
Because throughout my life, I've been skilled at problem solving and mathematics. And that was the path I was set on in high school, where as those were my early skills that I had, I was put in those classes, and then inevitably, that's all I did. So here we are. And I picked IE because it is the project management and money managing major, combined into one. I like project management, and I like budgeting.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know much about it. What do you do? Like, what makes it different from other engineering?
We budget, okay?
Do you have projects? What do you work on?
We manage projects, even project management. We also do optimization stuff. Alina, picture this, okay? You have your journalism company, right? And you have different types of journalism products, right? Okay, this is way too simple of an example, but which product do you sell the most of to make the most money, okay? We find those numbers, okay? And Alina, that's what I do.
Okay.
Optimization, project management, budgeting, stuff like that. So I'm a twin. She's 1 minute older than me, and she's into art and chemistry, and she's going for forensic science right now at RIT. No, she's not here. Unfortunately, Anna. Yeah. She's gonna think this section is hilarious. Yeah.
And then what are some of your hobbies?
Well, I wouldn't say I necessarily have hobbies because I like to spend my time doing the things that matter and get me closer to my goals. And personally, I perceive hobbies as something that don't do that. So as a result, I spend my time primarily doing schoolwork and getting a co-op, of course, but also researching into and executing stuff with respect to business and starting businesses. I've had some adventures with that. Also juggling. Really? Yeah. And rock climbing. Super into that.
How did you get into rock climbing?
This cute girl asked me on a date, right? So I went on the date, right? And not gonna lie, she was really boring, right? It was it was awful. It was so bad. But there was rock climbing. And I just, instead of falling in love with her, I fell in love with rock climbing. And I just kept going.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how old were you when that happened?
This was 1.5 years ago.
Okay.
So, 18. Yeah.
Very cool. And I found your blog.
Let's go.
When did you get into blogging? What's that all about?
I got into blogging in the last semester of my freshman year. And personally, I have a lot of ideas, right? And I really pride myself in being able to communicate those ideas in a way that is easily understandable, written and spoken, right? Mm-hmm. And I really believe that the ideas I have are unique and can help other people and are a useful perspective change. So because of that, I spread them.
Okay, now we'll move to juggling. When did you learn to juggle?
I believe it was in the beginning of senior year of high school. And picture this, okay? Alina, get ready. This is a really good story. What happens is I have this dog named Bailey. And she's really playful. We'd play fetch, right? She'd have a tennis ball in her mouth, right? Picture this. We have a coffee table, right? And what happens is she has the ball in her mouth. And I'm chasing her around the table. It's so much fun. She loves it.
Yeah.
But, okay, imagine, here's the coffee table and here's the couch. I'm running here, super close. I I stub my toe on the corner of the table. And as a result, I can't do the sport that I usually do. And despite my dog, whose fault it was, I took her tennis balls and learned how to juggle.
That is a good story.
Thank you, Alina. You're so sweet.
When was this?
I believe 3.5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it was I actually think it was the first half of 11th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why do you like it? Why'd you stick with it?
Well, juggling isn't the main thing, right? People get this wrong. The main thing is that I like to get outside, get the sunlight on my body, and get the fresh air on my body. And juggling is just something I can do in the meantime. Yeah. So it's the nature, Alina, I want.
Is that why you usually do it on the Centennial? Where are the spots you usually go?
Centennial, just because there aren't really that many buildings around.
Right.
And also the back, like you're standing in Centennial, the background is pretty uniform, right? So if you're doing other parts of campus, the background is very like lots of shapes and colors, and they get in the way of like your vision. Centennial's the place to go, Alina.
When was the first time you went juggling on campus? Did you start at your freshman year?
I think it was like the second or third day of I got here. Yeah, just straight into it. Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, I used to juggle between classes in high school in the gym, but unfortunately, I kept my shirt on. It was a shame. Yeah. So I already had experience, you could say. So now we're here.
Why shirtless? When did you start taking your shirt off?
There was this one Instagram account from a long time ago called Carnivore Aurelius, and they were like, yo, get sun on your body. That's really good. So I started doing that at home, right? It was during, like half my school days were virtual, half of them were in person. So on the days where it was virtual between classes, I'd walk outside, take my shirt off, and get the sun on the body. And then that just continued when I got to Northeastern. Yeah. Alina, it's that Instagram account, okay?
It's all about the Instagram.
It started it.
When did people start to notice you on campus?
It was in September of last year. There was a gentleman named Owen who posted a TikTok about me. And that's where the nickname Juggleslut was coined by this man, Owen. And the video got like 250,000 views. So a bunch of people saw it, and a bunch of people were telling me about it. And yeah, we're chilling.
You should send me the link to that video because I actually haven't seen it. Fun fact.
Really? I'll send it to you.
And then I was gonna ask, like, you are a frequent appearance on the Snapchat stories. How do you feel about that?
I personally love the attention. The ego boost is fantastic. Sometimes there's these losers like shitting on me and like making fun of me, and I think it's so amusing. Like, not gonna lie, I love it. I love the attention. Yeah.
Have you always liked attention?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Is that your favorite part of why you keep doing it?
Oh, definitely not. I do it for the sunlight and the fresh air. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't feel weird at all. Like, some people might think juggling in front of everybody else is weird. Some people might think going shirtless is weird. But Alina, I don't think either is weird. And therefore I continue.
Are you real? Or are you just...
No, you have schizophrenia, and I'm actually part of your imagination, so I'm sorry.
What, if you were going to describe the myth of Juggleslut, what would you say?
The myth of Juggleslut? I don't really pay very close attention because everything I see is filtered through like people I know telling me. So if you want to look into that more, definitely ask people on the street.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about your friends? What do they think about all of it?
They think it's so funny. Like, my buddies and I, we're really into, there's this gentleman named Alex Hormozy. Do you know who he is? He's a business guy on the internet, and he talks about personal brand, and my buddies are like, Jonathan, you did this personal brand thing so geniusly. I'm like, guys, this wasn't planned. So, Yeah, they think I'm a branding genius.
Yeah. I mean, do you think it relates to your major?
The what?
The being a branding genius.
No, but it does relate to my interest in business. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yes, yes.
Here's a question from our editor.
Let's hear it.
Have you ever gotten in
What's his
trouble?
name?
Eli.
Eli, okay.
Have you ever gotten in trouble?
In trouble in my whole life?
Sure.
For anything?
Do you want to take it?
I mean, to be honest, I've not made a single mistake in my entire life. I'm perfect. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Okay.
But with respect to juggling, no. Not even once.
You never dropped the ball.
No, I'm just that good. The way to get to the top is to not make mistakes.
How often are you out there juggling?
Every school day. Yeah, between classes. Not every day. Every day I have classes. Yeah, because it just works, you know? Like you could do interviews between classes. It's the same thing. You know.
Are you in classes or on co-op right now?
Classes. Yeah.
So will you go on co-op in fall or what's the...
Yeah, upcoming. Okay. Yeah. So I'm doing interviews. I had an interview today and a couple in the past. Yeah.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
And do you have any fun stories you'd like to share?
I'm gonna think about this for a moment. Any fun stories? Yes, actually. I have my group of friends, which includes Armand, Avi, Jack, Sebastian, and Avi, and Jay. And what we met each other. And picture this, okay? I'm on Centennial, no shirt on, obviously. This one gentleman, he tells me that he's seen me multiple times before, juggling. But previously, he was going to class. But this time, he had time. So here's me, right? Sexy beast. My other friend, Armand, walks up. Says like, hey dude, why the no shirt? So we hit it off. All right, we're talking for like 10 minutes. By this point, I'm late to class, okay? But I was having such a good conversation with this man. Armand Ajumal, love that guy. And we were talking. But then, two of Armand's friends come up. So we're in a group of 4 now. And I noticed something different about these guys, okay? These guys all want to achieve great things, okay? Very ambitious, very intelligent, which isn't, the combination of the two isn't super common. So I snagged them all up together into a group of friends, and now we hang out every week. And now we all love each other, and we're all awesome. Yeah.
All right, I like it.
Thank you. And I had them all take off their shirts and taught them how to juggle. It was a sight to behold, Alina. You should have been there. You should have been there.
Is that something people have done often, is approach you while you're juggling shirtless?
Oh yeah, happens pretty often. Yeah.
What do they usually say?
You know, you get a whole bunch of variety of answers. A pretty common one is why the no shirt. Another one is, can you teach me how to juggle? I hate that. I hate that because like people ask that, right? They want the funny bit so they can tell their friends. But then I do it for 2 minutes and then they never do it again.
Yeah.
So yeah. So do not ask me that question. Yeah.
Have you ever been recognized when you're not out there juggling? Like, has anyone ever come up to you when you're walking around and been like, wait, I know you?
Oh yeah, a lot. Yeah, sometimes I'm walking and people people whisper Juggleslut as I'm walking by. One time I was walking around campus with no shirt on, and there was this guy and this girl walking by, and they looked at me, right? And I kept on walking, and they thought I was out of earshot. But the guy, I could hear the guy say, I want to touch his abs so bad. It made my day. Yeah.
All right. Anything else you'd like to share? Anything else you think we should know about you?
Follow my Instagram, chamby.products.
Why is that your Instagram handle?
Because years ago, I read a book titled 7 Financial Cheat Codes, and the first chapter of it was like, start a business, right? And before that point, I had a personal Instagram, but I deleted it because I watched The Social Network. It was a good movie, okay? But then I read this book, and he's like, dude, make an Instagram for business. And it's taken a long time, but like now I'm actually to an extent living up to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was looking for your post. Like, is there anything specific that you try to post about branding?
I like to share my beautiful personality with other people, right, through my comedic skits. I call it a skit, but it's more like an off-the-handle thing. And but lately I've been not putting a lot of effort into it because I made a list of my priorities, which is defined as how I should spend my time. And I noticed that building a personal brand is not in the top 5. So I've been spending significantly less time on that lately.
Okay.
Yeah.